We'll go with the questions first, starting first with power sector, privatization, etc.
I don't want to go into whether the privatization was
Dodgy.
done well or the issue with it.
Right.
I don't have an eye on the past, and I've maintained that we're going to look forward. I'm not going to waste everybody's time going to yesterday. Yesterday is gone. I'm going to go tomorrow. First is that you can deal with the power issue as decisively as possible. One, today we have installed capacity of about 12,500. But because of not having the transmission infrastructure to deliver that, and we don't have a distribution infrastructure to distribute that. First is to ensure as quickly as possible that you have the transmission infrastructure and distribution infrastructure to be able to transmit and distribute the installed capacity of about 12,500. And then
centralized transmission still like we have
no,
now?
I said I'll decentralize it.
We decentralize,
Remember,
right.
I said I'll decentralize it.
Okay.
That's why I said have the infrastructure to deal with that as quickly as possible.
Okay.
In doing
Have
that,
you done the numbers,
numbers of,
the cost?
you've forgotten, I've been all over the place, traveling to Egypt and everywhere.
Yeah, because on average, 1 kilometer of a transmission line costs about $1 million USD.
Let me tell you, the amount of money we're wasting can deliver all those things. I've done all the numbers.
Okay.
You know, this country has borrowed, in the past 8 years, we've borrowed nearly $100 billion. 10% of that would have put us out of delivered power. So, I've done the numbers very well. The only thing I can do is numbers. So I've done it very well.
Okay.
The rest are short. What I'm saying is that you deal with that. As you're dealing with that and supporting those who are in generation today, providing a regulated environment that will support their business, giving them access to finance to support their business because their business is troubled. All of
But
them.
you know they've had access to finance before in form of loans, in form of grants from CBN.
Let me tell you. I said, give them access to finance. Believe me, we did see all these things that delivering power, we will deal decisively with it. South Africa declared emergency power when they are generating 50,000 and we are generating 5,000, we declare war.
You declare war on power.
War on power.
What
And I will tell
what
you-
does war look like on power in practical terms? Is that
And
more
then-
money?
but
Okay.
we're going to allow people, we are going to say anybody can generate up to 100 megawatts without license. Anybody who can generate power, if you can do 1 megawatt in your generator, anything you can do to have power, we'll support you. We will give you all the support you need.
No caveat, or there will be caveats and regulation and
Or there will be regulation, but the regulation will not be where it's impeded by all sorts of restrictions, tax, supervision. There will be proper supervision, there will be proper details, but we're not going to waste your time by various taxes, blockages, and everything. If you want to start today, we'll make sure that by tomorrow you're on and going, and we will support you.
and you
For example, I give you, if you go to Aba,
yeah.
we had a facility that has been up and running there for almost 15 years. I will put everything possible, including ensuring that all taxes, levies, everything is removed immediately. I want to see power.
Let me turn to thank you.
One thing you cannot take away from Mr. Peter Obi is his level of readiness. You can see he was the only candidate that went everywhere explaining his plans, saying it the way he has planned it. Unlike other candidates that never sat down for interviews. Nobody asked them questions. They never explained their plans. And that shows you the person that really knows what he wants to do. So it was in 2023, and I'm telling you, even this 2025 going to 2027, it is still the same thing. This man is the only person that really knows what he wants to do exactly. He understands it, and that is why he can always explain it even without reading anything. So, and that shows you a man that Nigeria really needs. So when you look at his explanations, where he will get the funding is straightforward. From the wastages, he has done his mathematics, he has done the numbers, and he knows that the amount of money we waste is enough to fix power. And that is what he has said. You can look at, he quoted number being borrowed. That was even during Buhari's tenure. Now you can combine it with Tinubu's tenure. You can know that the amount of money we borrow and waste, he said 10% of it will be able to fix power. And that shows you a man that knows what he wants to do and where the funds will come from. Then you look at again his plan. He's talking about decentralization of power, allowing other people to generate power, and then not, giving them bottlenecks, bureaucracy up and down. And that shows you a man that really wants to tackle power. And then of course he will regulate them, but he will allow independent people to generate power and regulate them. And then the other one is talking about the issue of supporting them, which is critical. Why this government is all about taxing businesses, taxing even small businesses and all of those things. This man is about supporting them, and not giving them heavy tax. And that is the difference. So when people are asking what would Mr. P2B do differently, I always laugh because I know that they are actually, it is just their political talking point. Because everybody knows that P2B will not waste our money, and P2B will not waste our time, and P2B will not tax us heavily. He will support businesses. And this is what makes Mr. P2B completely different from anybody that is on the ballot for 2023 and even for 2027. And that is why we support him, and we call on other Nigerians to follow us and support this man. You can see his plans on power, and that is the best way to go, at least for now. Let us support this man to see that new Nigeria that is possible. Thank you, and God bless you.